Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Meady Monday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bear Reviews. And I got a mead for you today that is actually a homemade mead, or a home-mead. This comes from my buddy Ralph Fitzmaurice at work. And he got it from his buddy Rob Campbell, who actually brewed this mead. Now this was brewed a little over a year ago. It is a raspberry orange mead, born on May the 15th, 2023. It's a 13.5% ABV. And Rob put a note on here. It says it's very dry, could use sugar. Now, he had another one, a pineapple mead, that had the same thing. Said it was very dry, could use sugar. I thought it was freaking delicious. But this, I want y'all to look at this. It's just got the most beautiful color, the raspberry orange mead, and it looks kind of pink. It's like almost like a rosé, but it's a honey wine. It's a mead, which honey wine mead is basically the same thing, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, raspberry orange. It's just a beautiful color. Raspberry orange, 13.5% ABV. And we're going to try it today on a Meady Monday, courtesy of Ralph Fitzmaurice and Rob Campbell. Appreciate this, guys. It's my neighbor one door down, or two doors down. He's boarding a donkey, and has been ever since he moved over, I guess. But let's see if we get a pop out of this, or a hiss, or something. Just a little bit. Got just a little... I don't know if y'all heard that or not. And last week I had a little old bitty wine glass. This week I've got kind of a goblet, but it's got just a little bit of a blue-green tint to it, kind of like them old Coke bottles. It's basically all I got, man. I don't drink a lot of wine. I don't have a lot of wine glasses, but I wanted something that had a little substance to it. So anyway, whatever. Pour this off in here. It'll probably skew the color a little bit, but you can really tell the orange. I don't know if y'all can on the camera, but me pouring it out here, you can really tell the orange. It's more of an orangish type color than it is a pinkish. Pouring it off in there, but look at that. It looks pink on the camera, but it does not look pink here. It looks kind of like a muscadine wine. It does not look pink at all. On the camera it looks pink. And I don't know what it's going to look like in the finished product, because I got to edit it and all that kind of shit. Anyway, let's see what the aroma smells like. Okay, so what I'm getting just a little bit of rich honey aroma, and a little bit of booziness, almost like what you would typically think a wine smells like. That's the kind of, get off me, fly. That's kind of what I'm getting out of it. I'm gonna cover that up so the fly don't get there. All right. But it smells like wine, basically. And I am getting just a little bit of the honey aroma coming off of it. And I have off of all four of these. This is the fourth one I've done that they have gifted me. And I've gotten that honey aroma off of each one of them. This one, not as much. Now, I do believe that this is the highest ABV out of the four. I think one was a 6, one was a 7, one was a 12 something, and this one's a 13.5. I've enjoyed all of them, so let's see what this one's like. This raspberry orange home mead, courtesy of my buddy Ralph Fitzmaurice and Rob Campbell, is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families, just like I do, and not depending on our stinking worthless government. Cheers, y'all. Very dry. He is correct. It is very dry. Could use sugar. I'm going to agree with that as well. Now, it doesn't need much. It doesn't need much. It's got, I don't know, it's just got a little, I don't know the best way to describe it, y'all. I'm not a connoisseur of wine or anything, or of mead. You know, I can drink just about whatever, but I'm not a big wine drinker. I enjoy some on occasion, but I'm not a connoisseur. I don't know all the kind of wine hippity-hoppity, you know, uppity bullshit that goes along with wine. But I can tell you that it's very dry, just like he labeled it. Could use sugar. Now, what I'm saying, as far as it could use sugar, it doesn't need much. It's almost got like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost got like a flat place somewhere in the flavor of it. And I don't mean it's flat, because it doesn't have carbonation anyway. The best way I know how to describe it is when you're taking a sip of it, it tastes like a wine that's very dry, but it's got a flat note in it. I don't know how else to describe it, y'all. It's not bad. It's not bad. It is dry, but it's not bad. It's just got a flat place in the flavor profile. Shit, I don't know how to describe it, y'all. I'm just kind of the best I can. I'm just dumb old redneck here in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Kind of do the best I can. Anyway, whatever. It's decent. Now, this would not be something that I would consume on a regular basis. I'm a beer guy. I love my cold brew. I am particularly partial to my Yuengling premium beer that I discovered down here. My buddy Wayne Allen up there in Pennsylvania sent me one of the Yuengling premium beers. I never had one. You know, you can't get them around here. Well, 2 or 3 weeks after he sent me that, I found a case of them in Walmart, and I've been drinking them ever since. Every time I go to Walmart, I pick up a case of them because they're 20 bucks. They're 4.5% ABV, and they're delicious. I just enjoy drinking them. Anyway, I'm a beer guy, I'm not a wine guy. And I'll drink mead, but I'm not necessarily a mead guy either. But this is good. I'm going to score it a B. I'm going to score it a B because of that little flatness in the flavor of the finish. As you take a sip of, I don't know, you take a sip of it and you get that dryness, and it tastes like wine. I'm not necessarily getting orange or raspberry, and I'm not necessarily getting the honey out of it either. I was able to detect the honey flavor out of all the other three. This one I'm not getting. And I don't know whether the ABV, it being at 13.5, is kind of masking that, or I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to score it a B. It's still very good. I mean, it's still decent, okay? It's still a decent brew. It's not undrinkable by any stretch. It's still decent. I'm going to score a B. All right, y'all, that's been a Meady Monday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Trash Beer Tuesday. I got another Monster Hard Tea. It's a green tea that I'm going to do tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned for that. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers.